सर्वावराक्षमार्थं भ्रातसूर्याय नमः स्थिरैरन्धे सुष्ठुभागं सुस्तनोभिः व्यसेव देवराजं शिवेरस्ताक्षरिणैः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्ददातु ॐ शान्तिः 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 महागणेन आयुर्देवदेवदेवदेवता शारदेन महालक्ष्मीನ ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಶ್ರೀ ಮಹಾವಿಷ್ಣುವಿನ ಸ್ಮರಣೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಶಾಂತಾಕಾರಂ ಭುಜಗಶಯನಂ ಪದ್ಮನಾಭಂ ಸುರೇಶಂ ವಿಶ್ವಾಧಾರಂ ಜಗತ್ಸರ್ಜಂ ಏಕವರ್ಣಂ ಶುಭಾಂಗಂ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀಕಾಂತಂ ಕಮಲನಯನಂ ಭೂಮಿಮಧ್ಯಾನಗಮ್ಯಂ ವಂದೇ ವಿಷ್ಣುಂ ಭೋಗಯಹರಂ ಸರ್ವಲೋಕೈಕನಾಥಂ ಮೇಘಶ್ಯಾಮಂ ವೇದಕೋಶೇಯವಾಸಂ ಶ್ರೀವತ್ಸಾಂಗಂ ಕೋಸಲೋದ್ಭಾಸನಾಂಗಂ ಪುಣ್ಯೋವೇದಂ ಸುಂದರೀಕಾಯರಾಕ್ಷಂ विष्णुं वन्दे सर्वलोकैकनाथं चक्रचक्रं सफेदकुण्डलं सफेदवस्त्रं तदपीरक्षणं सहारवक्षस्त्रकौस्तुभं धनाविष्णं चरकात्मजं यारे सत्यं नावीलं तत्त्वं संविदं लोकनाथं योगेशं कौस्तुभावरणं वीरवर्णं वीरवासं श्रीवत्सवभूषणं गोविन्दं गोकुलां नित्यानन्दं समर्पणामि महागणपते नमः देवताय नानाविध परिमल पुष्पाणि प्रजापति समर्पणामि विनायकाय नमः विघ्नराजाय नमः गौरीरूपाय नमः गणेश्वराय नमः स्कंदगजाय नमः प्रियाय नमः भूताय नमः दक्षात्रिक्षाय नमः प्रियाय नमः अग्निगर्वच्चये नमः इंद्रश्री प्रदाय नमः देवकात्रिकाय नमः शुद्धाय नमः प्रियाय नमः शांताय नमः ब्रह्मचारिणे नमः
Good morning. Okay, let us start.
Om ಯಜ್ಞೇಶ್ವರಂ ಧ್ಯಾಯಾಮಿ ನೀವು ನನ್ನ ಕೈ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ನನ್ನ ಕೈ ಮುಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಓಂ ಮಹಾಗಣಪತೋತ್ತರೇ ನಮೋ ನಮಃ ಅಕಟಾನಮಪಾರ್ಕಂ ಗಜಾನನ ಅರ್ನಿಶಂ ಅನೇಕದಂತಂ ಸಂತಾನಾಂ ಏಕದಂತೋಪಾಸ್ಮರೇ ನಾರಾಯಣಾಯ ನಮಃ ಮಹಾಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ನಮಃ ಗುರುದೇವತಾಯ ನಮಃ ಶ್ರೀ ಮಹಾಗಣಾಧೀಶ್ವರೇ ನಮೋ ನಮಃ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ನಮಸ್ಕರೋಮಿ ಓಂ ಶಾಂತಿ 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 ಗುರು ಗಣಪನ ಪಂಚವಿದ್ಯೆ ಕಳೆಬಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸಕಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಮಹಾಗಣಾಧೀಶ್ವರ ನಮೋ ನಮಃ ಸರ್ವಕರ್ಮಣಿ ಭಗವತ್ಸರ್ವ ಜಯದಾಯಂ ಧಾಮೂಲೇಶೇ ಓಂ ಪುತ್ರಿ ಗಣಪತಕಂ ಮಹಾಬಲೇ ಕವಿಂಕಟೇನಾಂ ನಮಸ್ಕರಸ್ಸಮಂ ಜ್ಯೇಷ್ಠರಾಜಂ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಣಾಂ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಣಸ್ವರ ಆಶ್ರೀಮಂತಶ್ರೇಯಸಾಂ ಶ್ರೀವಿಘ್ನೇಶ್ವರಾಯ ನಮಃ ಮಹಾಗಣಾಧೀಶ್ವರೇ ನಮೋ ನಮಃ ಓಂ ಗಣಪತೇ ನಮೋ ನಮಃ ಗಣಪತಕಂ ಮಹಾಬಲೇ ಕವಿಂಕಟೇನಾಂ ನಮಸ್ಕರಸ್ಸಮಂ ಜ್ಯೇಷ್ಠರಾಜಂ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಣಾಂ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಣಸ್ವರ महागणपतये नमो नमः ओम अक्षरे का नमो नमो गणेशाय विद्येशाय नमः विनायकाय श्रीमत्याय नमः श्री राम श्री हरिहर महागणपति नमः गणपतये नमो नमः विष्णुपतये नमो नमः ओम गणपतये नमः नमस्ते गणपतये त्वमेव केवलं दत्तासि त्वमेव त्वं सर्वं संसारे त्वं साक्षात् आत्मा नित्यं तत्त्वमसि भावप्रसादं अवधातारं पश्चातारं पश्चात्तार अवस्तात्तार उत्तरात्तार दक्षिणात्तार उत्तरात्तार अवाधातार सर्वतोमां आयुर्वादिसात्मायस्तुतिमः भवान् भवेस्तम धर्मवरः सत्यान् विरोधि सत्यं ब्रह्मादि ज्ञानमयो विज्ञानमयोति सर्वं जगतं सत्ताये समुद्रं श्रीदेवी त्वं भूमिरानो नमोदिनोदः वन्दसाय भागवतानि रूपस्यादिनः त्वं देहत्रयादिनः रूपात्रयादिनः पुराकारः त्वं शक्तित्रयादिनः स्वामिरूपं ध्यायन्तं ब्रह्मास्मि चंद्रमास्वं ब्रह्मभूर्भवस्वं गणानि पूर्वचारां गणानि सुन्दरं अनुस्वारं क्षेत्रं तारे संकेतनं जगात्मोहं अकारो मध्यमरूपं मनुष्यवास्यान्त्यरूपं पितृरूपं नादस्कन्धां विरामैः स्नेहा गणेशविद्या गणपतिर्गायत्री चन्द्र श्रीमन्महागणपतिर्देवता ॐ गणगणपतये नमः एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो प्रचोदयात् ॐ स्वाहा महागणपतये नमः ओम स्वाहा और परस्परे स्वाहा प्रजापतये नमो निर्विघ्नकर्ता महागणाधीश्वर नमोस्तुते नमः भक्तावीष्टप्रधानाय हिमर्यानुभूतोऽर्था निर्विघ्नकर्ता महागणाधीश्वर नमोस्तुते नमो नमः ओम नमो नमो गणेशाय विद्येशाय नमो नमः विनायकाय वेदव्यामृतस्याय नमो नमः सिद्धि बुद्धि लाभक्षेमनिधान महागणपतये नमोस्तुते नमो नमः ओम गणपतिं प्रार्थयामि ओम गणानां गणपतिं भवामहे कविं कवीनामुपस्थितं ज्येष्ठदानं ब्रह्मणं ब्रह्मणस्परा आलश्रृण्णं लोकस्य ओम गणानां गणपतिं भवामहे कविं कवीनामुपस्थितं ज्येष्ठदानं ब्रह्मणं ब्रह्मणस्परा आलश्रृण्णं लोकस्य महागणपतये नमः ओम गणानां गणपतिं भवामहे कविं कवीनामुपस्थितं ज्येष्ठदानं ब्रह्मणं ब्रह्मणस्परा आलश्रृण्णं लोकस्य महागणपतिं भवामहे ओम गणानां गणपतिं भवामहे कविं कवीनामुपस्थितं ज्येष्ठदानं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्परा आलश्रृण्णं लोकस्य महागणपतये नमः ओम गणानां गणपतिं भवामहे कविं कवीनामुपस्थितं ज्येष्ठदानं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्परा आलश्रृण्णं लोकस्य महागणपतये नमः ओम गणानां ओम गणानां गणपतिं भवामहे कविं कवीनामुपस्थितं ज्येष्ठदानं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्परा आलश्रृण्णं लोकस्य महागणपतये नमः ओम गणानां गणपतिं भवामहे कविं कवीनामुपस्थितं ज्येष्ठदानं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्परा आलश्रृण्णं लोकस्य महागणपतये नमः ओम गणानां गणपतिं भवामहे कविं कवीनामुपस्थितं ज्येष्ठदानं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्परा आलश्रृण्णं लोकस्य महागणपतये नमः ओम गणानां गणपतिं भवामहे कविं कवीनामुपस्थितं ज्येष्ठदानं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्परा आलश्रृण्णं लोकस्य महागणपतये नमः स्वाहा अग्निरं भगवान् स्वाहा वायुरं भगवान् स्वाहा सूर्यारं भगवान् और भवस्पते स्वाहा प्रजापतये इदं भगवान् निर्विघ्नकर्ता महागणाधीश्वर नमोस्तुते नमो नमः ओम नमो गणपतये नमो गणपतये नमो प्रपदपतये नमस्ते अस्तु लंबोदर एकदन्ताय विघ्न विनाशिने कृताय स्ते नमोस्तुते नमो नमः निर्विघ्नकर्ता ओम गणपतये नमः 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 ओम गणपतये श्रीमन्महागणाधीश्वरये नमः श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गणपतये नमः ओम श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गणपतये वरवरदे नमः स्वाहा ओम श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गणपतये ओम श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गणपतये वरवरदे नमः स्वाहा ओम श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गणपतये वरवरदे नमः स्वाहा ओम श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गणपतये स्वाहा ओम श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गणपतये
ಹಂಗೇರು ಲೈವ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲೈವ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಂಗೆ ಇರಲ್ಲ ಕಂಡಿದೆಯಾ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಅದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನೀವು
संकष्टः ओम संकष्टः ओम नमो हेरं 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 भावनमोहित मम संकष्टानिवारणार्थं स्वाहा संकष्टः महागणाधीश्वर गणपतये नमः गणपतये नमः गणपतये नमः गणपतये नमः नमो गणपतये नमो गणपतये नमः प्रभवतये श्री गणपतये नमः निर्विघ्नकर्ता महागणाधीश्वर गणपतये नमः रामभजाये नमस्करोमि लकैपुरी ओम तत्त्वज्ञान विद्महे महादेवाय धीमहि तन्नो प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा शान्तदाशरत्नमोत्तरे नमः कात्यायनाय विद्महे कन्याकुमारी धीमहि तन्नो प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा जगन्नाथाय नमः नारायणाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विष्णुः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा महालक्ष्मी महालक्ष्मी विद्महे धीमहि तन्नो प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा महालक्ष्मी कुलदेवतायै स्वाहा कुलदेवतायै नमः ग्रामदेवतायै स्वाहा ग्रामदेवतायै नमः इष्टदेवतायै स्वाहा इष्टदेवतायै नमः स्वयं भगं जजामहे स्वं प्रतिपत्तनं नमस्ते ओम क्षेत्रस्य वदगावयकं हिमेयासि गावश्चु मोदयित्वा सनोदात्रे स्वाहा क्षेत्रवारकारं नमः स्वाहा अग्निं नमः स्वाहा वायुं नमः स्वाहा सूर्याय नमः और भवस्पते स्वाहा प्रजापतये नमः ओम इंद्राय स्वाधिपतये स्वाहा इंद्राय स्वाधिपतये नमः अग्ने तेजोधिपतये स्वाहा अग्ने तेजोधिपतये नमः यमाय ब्रह्माधिपतये स्वाहा यमधर्माय नमः नैरुति रक्षोधिपतये स्वाहा नैरुति रक्षोधिपतये नमः वरुणाजलाधिपतये स्वाहा वरुणाजलाधिपतये नमः वायवे प्राणाधिपतये स्वाहा वायवे प्राणाधिपतये नमः सोमाय नक्षत्राधिपतये स्वाहा सोमाय नक्षत्राधिपतये नमः ईशान विद्याधिपतये स्वाहा ईशान विद्याधिपतये नमः अनंतानागाधिपतये स्वाहा अनंताय नागाधिपतये नमः ब्रह्मणे लोकपालकाय स्वाहा ब्रह्मण लोकपालकाय नमः स्वाहा अग्नि नमः स्वाहा वायु नमः स्वाहा सूर्याय नमः भवस्पते स्वाहा प्रजापतये नमः आराधनां विशेषकराय नमः ओम यक्षेण निजमेनं पदैवास्ताधर्माणि प्रदमान्यासं देहनाकं महिमानसं जयत्रभोः साध्यन्त्रेवा मध्यस्तम्भूतप्रदक्षेपाञ्च विश्वकर्मणः सर्वपराजय तत्तदृष्टाय तत्पुरुषस्तरिष्यवादाग्रे वेदाहमेनं पुरुषं महान् आदित्यरथं समस्तवादे सर्वाणि लोकानि विप्रदीरः दावानि सर्वाणि धातावस्तावधारः त्वमेवं विद्वानवदयोते नान्यपन्था विद्यते जनाय प्रजापतिश्चरते कृते अजायमानो बहुधा विजायते मरीचीनां परमेश्वरदेवतः देवेभ्यो पाददेवो देवानां पुरोहितः पूर्वोदेवेभ्यो भूतालब्राह्मणेभ्यो ब्राह्मणेभ्यः देवाग्रेरप्रमन्यत्रेन्द्राग्रेहास्वे ऋषिरक्षिषो अहोरात्रे भाषे नक्षत्राणक्षत्राणविष्टमरिजान ओम हरिजानां सर्वपरिजानां कृष्णयोरापणिमे गातुं यज्ञवते देवी सप्तमस्तः सप्तमादेभ्यः शन्नो अस्मद्वरे शन्नोस्मरे ओम विशाल वैशाल यज्ञेश्वराय नमः ओम इदं द्रव्यं मया देवास्तारं तदन्तमः तेन मे सपराभाग्यं भवेत् जन्मजन्मे भगवान् श्रीयज्ञेश्वराय नमः इदं द्रव्यं मया देवास्तारं तदन्तमः तेन मे सपराभाग्यं भवेत् जन्मजन्मे और महाइदं परम मया इदं परस्मै इदं परमराधेन साकं भगवत्तमातेन मे नमाभास्करं अवे जन्मनि जन्मनि इदं परमराधेन साकं भगवत्तमातेन मे नमाभास्करं अवे जन्मनि जन्मनि स्वाहा महागणाधीश्वर भगवते नमो नमः प्रार्थयामि किरणे प्रमुखताम्बूलं और वस्त्रहं यो दोषः पीडा परिहारधारा इदं परमजाले आस्ताकं प्रस्तभातेन मे समराभाक्यं भवेत् चन्द्रजन्मे इदं प्रमुखतां भूतं मयाधीमास्ताकं बृहस्पतिः तेन मे समराभाक्यं भवेत् चन्द्रजन्मे इदं द्रव्यं मयाधीमास्ताकं बृहस्पतिः तेन मे समराभाक्यं भवेत् चन्द्रजन्मे
online classes. But immediate after Monica she's younger, small class. But Anika even because Anika odd day, but now you'll be fine. I'm fine.
ओम ज्ञानाय स्वाहा अपानाय स्वाहा ज्ञानाय स्वाहा बुद्धाय स्वाहा समानाय स्वाहा ते स्वाहा श्री महागणाधीश्वर देव नित्यानंद करे वरादय करे धन्यरसा करे यत्रोता करोह पावन करे चरणाधीश्वरी राधेया जलभं शवादन करे काशी पुराधीश्वरी भिक्षां देहि प्रसादनं पर करे माता अन्नपूर्णेश्वरी अन्नपूर्णे सदापूर्णे शंकरपुराणे ज्ञान वैराग्य सिद्ध्यर्थं भिक्षां देहि मावदे माता एकादशे देवी पुराणे पूर्णेश्वरः बांधवा श्लोके अन्नपूर्णाय नमः प्रार्थयामि नमस्करोमि शारदा महालक्ष्मी समर्पयामि
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಂಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ
ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ
ರೆಡಿ ಇದೆಯಾ?
ರೆಡಿ ಇದೆ, ತಂದಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
जला रिटर्न की फिंगर कराना पड़ेगा
ಅದೇನಾ ಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ
ಅದನ್ನ ಈಚೆ ಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು
ಈಶ್ವರೇಕಂ ಸರ್ವಭೂತಾನಾಂ ತ್ವಾಮಿಕೋ ಉಸ್ತಿರ ಮಧ್ಯಭಾಗದಿಂದ ಎರಡು ಕಟ್ಟೆ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಎರಡು ಅಕ್ಷರ ಓಂ ತದೇವ ಲಗ್ನಂ ಸುರಂ ತದೇವಾತಾರಾಬಲಂ ಚಂದ್ರಬಲಂ ತದೇವ ವಿದ್ಯಾಬಲಂ ದೈವಬಲಂ ತದೇವ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀಪದೇ ಜಯಗ್ರೀವಸ್ಮರಾಮಿ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀನಾರಾಯಣಾಭ್ಯಾಂ ನಮಃ ವಾಣೀಹಣ್ಯಗರ್ಭಾಭ್ಯಾಂ ನಮಃ ಉಮಾಮಹೇಶ್ವರಾಭ್ಯಾಂ ನಮಃ ಸೀತಾರಾಮಾಭ್ಯಾಂ ನಮಃ ಶಶೀಧರಾಭ್ಯಾಂ ನಮಃ ಅರುಂಧರಿ ಪ್ರತಿಷ್ಠಾಭ್ಯಾಂ ನಮಃ ದುರ್ಗಾದೇವ ನಮಃ ಗಣಪತೇ ನಮಃ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರಭಾವ ನಮಃ वास्तुदेवताभ्यो नमः गुरुभ्यो नमः आचार्येभ्यो नमः इष्टदेवता कुलदेवता ग्रामदेवताभ्यो नमः अनेन सुमुहूर्तमस्तरे
ಶ್ರೀ ಕೃಷ್ಣ 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 ಎಷ್ಟು ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ
ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು ನಾನು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ ಮೆಟ್ರೋದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ
महागणपति महालक्ष्मी शारदा श्री महालक्ष्मी नमः अहं नाय श्री महागणाधीश्वर मूर्ते नमः मनोदिष्ट प्रार्थयामि नुಡಿ ಕೃಷ್ಣಿಗೆ ಸಮರ್ಪಿಸಿ ಆದಷ್ಟು ಸುಮುಹೂರ್ತವಸ್ತದೆ ಬರಲಿತೋ ಬರಲಿತೋ ಪ್ರತಿಷ್ಠಿತವಸ್ತು ಪ್ರವೇಶ
ಎಷ್ಟೊತ್ತ ಇಟ್ಕೊತೀರ ನನಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಬಿಡಿ ಇಡಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಟ್ಬಿಡಿ ಸರ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ
ಇದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಇದು नमस्कार ಮಾಡಿ ಯಾನೆ ಕಾರಣ ಪಾಪಾನಿ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಾನ್ ಪ್ರಗಭಾನ ದಾನ ವಿಶ್ವಂತೆ ಪ್ರದಕ್ಷಿಣತೆ ಪಾಪೋ ಪಾಪಕರ್ಮಾಣಂ ಪಾಪಾತ್ಮರಾಯತಾಂ ವಿಹಾದೇವ ಶರಣಾಗತಸ್ರ ಅನ್ಯತಾ ಶರಣಂ ನಾಸ್ತಿ ತ್ವಮೇವ ಶರಣಂ ಮಮ ತಸ್ಮಾತ್ ಕಾರುಣ್ಯಭಾವೇನ ರಕ್ಷ ರಕ್ಷೋ ಗಣನಾಯಕ ರಕ್ಷ ರಕ್ಷೋ ಜನಾರ್ದನ ಪ್ರದಕ್ಷಿಣಸ್ಕಾರ ಸಮರ್ಪಯಾಮಿ ಮಹಾಗಣಪತಿ ನಮಃ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅನೇನ ಅರ್ಚನೆ ಕರಿಷ್ಯಮಾಣಃ ಮಹಾಗಣಪತಿ ಸ್ಮರಣ ಶಾರದಾ ಸ್ಮರಣ ತನ್ಮಂತ್ರ ಶ್ರೀ ಮಹಾದೇವರ ಆರಾಧಕ ಓಂ ನಮೋ ಭಗವತೆ ವಾಸುದೇವಾಯ ತನ್ಮಂತ್ರೇ ಅಪದಕರಶಾಸ್ತಾನ ಸರ್ವಾಮಯ ವಿನಾಶನಾಯ ತ್ರೈಲೋಕ್ಯನಾಥಾಯ ಶ್ರೀ ಮಹಾವಿಷ್ಣುವೇ ನಮಃ ತನ್ಮಂತ್ರ ಶ್ರೀ ಮಹಾವಿಷ್ಣು ಧ್ಯಾಯಾಮಿ ನಾರಾಯಣಾಯ ವಿದ್ಮಹೇ ವಾಸುದೇವಾಯ ಧೀಮಹಿ ತನ್ನೋ लक्ष्मी चरित्रे विष्णुपत्नी धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मी प्रचोदयात् भगवान् सर्वैकालैकालो आं सरस्वती वीणा पुस्तकधारिणी हंसवाहन संयुक्ते साधारणं पुरुषमे वाग्देव्यै नमो नमः नमोदिष्ट प्रार्थयामि माडवन्तः कुलितदेशस्त्री विराम नमोदिष्टविन्दरिको सस्यो वंदे नमच्चुन महेने भावोद्धिन गणपति स्मरण सुरापने सर्वं श्री भगवानार्पणमस्तु ನೋಡಿ ಪೂಜಾ ಕೈಂಕರ್ಯ ದೇಶಮೋ ಕೈಂಕರ್ಯ ಸುಧಾರೋ ದೇಶಮೋ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿನಾಗೆ ಸೋನಾಂಚೆ ಅಚ್ಚುತಾ ಅಚ್ಚುತಾನಂದ ಗೋವಿಂದೇಭ್ಯೋ ನಮೋ ನಮಃ ಮಹಾಗಣಾಧೀಶ್ವರ ತಿಂ ಸ್ಮರಾಮಿ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे ओम वसुदेव सुतं देवं कंसजानूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेदसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताय पतये नमो नमः मनोजकुमार श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमाम्यहम् महागणपति महालक्ष्मी शारदा महामाया श्री महागणपति कुलदेवता प्रतीक ओम अने व्याघ्रकाये नमः शांति श्रीमन्नारायणाय समर्पयामि सर्वं कृष्णार्पणमस्तु ओम सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ओम शान्ति 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 लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु आराधितानां विघ्नेश्वराय नमः यथास्थान उद्वासनार्थे पुनः आगमनाय नमः विघ्नेश्वराय नमः यथास्थान उद्वासयिष्ये हरिदेवं स्वाहा हरिदेवं स्वाहा हनुमतेवं स्वाहा सत्यं स्वाहा दीप्तां देवस्तुभा आनंदिति देवतेश्वरं स्तरामि नमस्कार ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಾ ओ ज्योति कलाटे इति कंठे फलहार वामभागः नाभौ आपको सिखाई दिया हृदय कमले ओम सेनाय स्वाहा अभेश जंतु गुरुगणाय मुक्तये नमो नमः नास्ते नमस्कुरुहि
almost 35 minutes
ಸದಾ ಸರ್ವತ್ತು ಕೂಡ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಯಶಸ್ಸು ಕೀರ್ತಿ ಶ್ರೇಯಸ್ಸು ದಿನೇ ದಿನೇ ವ್ಯವಹಾರ ವೃದ್ಧಿಯಾಗಿ ಕೆಮ್ಮರವಾಗಿ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಆಗುವ ಹಾಗೆ ಸಮಾಜಮುಖಿಯಾಗಿ ಬದುಕುವ ಹಾಗೆ ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಕೀರ್ತಿ ಯಶಸ್ಸಿನಿಂದ ಬೆಳಗುವ ಹಾಗೆ ಆ ಮಹಾಗಣಪತಿಯು ತಾಯಿ ತಂದೆ ಗುರು ಹಿರಿಯರು ಹೆಣ್ಣು ಅತ್ತೆ ಮಾವ ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ವೇದೋಕ್ತ ಅನುಗ್ರಹ ಮಾಡಿದಂತಹ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಿತೈಷಿ ಮಿತ್ರ ವರ್ಗಸ್ಯ ಗುರುವರ್ಗಸ್ಯವನ್ನು ಸ್ಮರಣೆ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡಿದಂತಹ ಚೈತನ್ಯ ರೂಪಿಯಾಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಗಣಪತಿನ ಶಾರದಾದೇವಿ ಆರಾಧನೆ ಸ್ಮರಣೆ ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಧನ್ವಂತರಿಯ ಸ್ಮರಣೆ ಕುಲದೇವರ ಸ್ಮರಣೆ ಆ ಮಾಡಿದಂತಹ ಭಗವತ್ ಸೇವೆಯನ್ನು ಭಗವಂತ ಚಿಂತನೆಯಾಗಿ ಸ್ವೀಕಾರ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ರೀತಿಯಾದಂತಹ ಯಶಸ್ಸು ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಅನುಗ್ರಹವನ್ನು ಕೊಡಿ ಸಮಸ್ತವಾದಂತಹ ಸನ್ಮಂಗಳವನ್ನ ಆ ಭಗವಂತರು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಅನುಗ್ರಹ ಮಾಡಿ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಇನ್ನಷ್ಟು ಮತ್ತಷ್ಟು ಮುಂದಷ್ಟು ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಕೆಮ್ಮರವಾಗಿ ಬೆಳೆಯಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಓಂ ಶತಮಾನಂ ಭವತಿ ಶತಾಯುಷವೇಂದ್ರಿಯ ಆಯುಷ್ಯೇಂದ್ರಿಯ ಮನೋಭೀಷ್ಟ ಕರ್ಮಣಿ ಸಮಸ್ತ ಸನ್ಮಂಗಲ ಕರ್ಮಣಿ ಮನೋ ಅಭೀಷ್ಟಮಸ್ತು
WhatsApp पे डाल लेगा तो एक्स्ट्रा बस लगता है
ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲ
ಕೊಡಿ
Come here, somebody. Jayant, please come here. Come, quick. Capture this video. It's live, Aida. You have to place the camera properly. Stand in
ಕವರ್ ತೆಗೀರಿ ಕವರ್ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಕವರ್ ತೆಗೀರಿ
ಅಣ್ಣ ಹೋಸ ಇದು ಹೋಸ
Ajit ma'am.
Whom to hand over? What to do?
I don't really hand it. It's not there now.
You keep any stand very stand.
It's there.
See, he is using
Where is
stand.
there? There.
Stand is not
Yeah,
there.
live there. Live.
Give it to them.
Can anyone do it? It's a live video. Someone has to opt for.
So YouTube live video போட்டுருக்காமா அப்படியே பிடிக்கிறீங்களா கை வந்து
போட்டு விட்டான்
ಓ ಹಾಂ ಇಲ್ಲ ಫೋಟೋ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ.
No, I was answering.
You have to
Yes,
you have to yeah.
he was giving. So I called.
Okay, you have to shoot the function itself.
ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಂಪನಿ ಕೊಡಿ ಕಡೆಗೆ
Live ಎಲ್ಲನ್ನು ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀವಿ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಹಾಕಿದೆ.
ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಹೋಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಬ್ರೈಟ್ನೆಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತದೆ.
ಲೈಟ್ ಸೈಡಿಗೆ ಬಿಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಒಂದು ಸೈಡ್. ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕವರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಂತ. ವೇರ್ ಸರ್?
This one shadow follow.
ಓಕೆ.
Yeah, photo எடுத்துட்டு
ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಬಿಡಿ.
ಮೂಲೆ ಹಾಕುವಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿ ಸಾಕು. ಯಾರಾದ್ರೊಬ್ರು ನೋಡಿ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಬರ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? ಇದೆ ಕೊಡಿ, ಈಗ ನಾನು ತಗೊಳ್ತೀನಿ.
ಹೇಗಿದೆ
ಇದು ಸಾಕಾ?
ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಹಂಗ್ ಬರ್ತಿದೆ ಸಾಕಲ್ಲ?
ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಬರ್ತಿಲ್ವಾ?
ಬರ್ತಿದೆ ಇವಾಗ ಅದು ಲೈಟ್
ಲೈಟ್ ಅದು ಯಾವ್ದು ಲೈಟ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್ಕೇಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ನೋಡಿ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್ಕೇಪ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಕಾಣುತ್ತಂತ ಆ ತರ ಬರುತ್ತೆ.
ಅದು ಬ್ರೈಟ್ನೆಸ್ ಯಾರು ಕಾಣುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದಿದೆ, ಅದು ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಅಲ್ಲ ಇದಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದಿರ್ಲಿ ಸುರೇಶ್, ಅದಲ್ಲ
ಇದು ಓಕೆನಾ? ಈ ತರನೇ ಇರಲ್ಲ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್ಕೇಪ್?
ನೋಡ, ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
ಇವಾಗ
ಅಲ್ಲ ಅದು ನೀವು ಇದು ಮಾಡಿ ಫುಲ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಇವಾಗ ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಇದ್ದೀರ.
ಫುಲ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಇದ್ರೇನಾ?
ಇದು ನೀವು
ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್ಕೇಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಉಲ್ಟಾ.
ಇವಾಗ ಸರಿ,
ಇದೇ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್.
ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಇದು ಸೈಡ್ ಬರಬಾರ್ದು, ಅಲ್ಲೇನೋ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಆಪ್ಷನ್. ನೀವೇ ಅದ್ರ ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ.
ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್ಕೇಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಇನ್ನು ಟೈಮ್ ಡಿಲೇ ಇದೆ.
ಡಿಲೇ ಇದೆ.
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ
ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಸ್ಟೇಜಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದು ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಬ್ರೈಟ್ನೆಸ್.
ನೋಡಿ ಇವಾಗ
ಇವಾಗ
ಈ ತರ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ನೀವು ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡಿ. ಫುಲ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಕ್ಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಓಕೆನಾ ಹೀಗೆ ಹೌದು ಅದು ವೆಬ್ ಕ್ಯಾಮೆರಾ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ನಾವು ಬೆಟರ್ ಇವಾಗ ಆಗಲ್ಲ
ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ವೈಡ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಇದೆ
ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಏನ ಸೆಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ದೇವೇಂದ್ರ ಗುಪ್ತಾ ಎಲ್ಲ ಏನೇನು ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಜೈ ಶ್ರೀ ರಾಮಾಜಿ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನು
ನಿನ್ನಿಂದ ಶೇರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಈ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಇಂದ ಶೇರ್
ಹೌದು ಅದು ಲೈಟ್ ಸರ್ ರೈಟ್ ಲಿಫ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇನ್ನೂ ಇಟ್ಬೇಕಾ ಯಾವುದು ಫೋಟೋ ರೀ ಸೇಮ್ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಹಾಗೆ
ಲೈವ್ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಲೈವ್ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ
ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಇವಾಗ ನೋಡಿ
ಇವಾಗ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿ
ಓಪನ್ ನೋಡಿ ಸರ್
ಮಾಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಇದೆ
ಅದಿನ್ನ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕ್ರಿ ಅವ್ರು ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡಿ ಲೈಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲೈಟ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಇನ್ನು ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸಾಕಿತ್ತು ಅದು ಆ ಲೈಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬೇಡಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ತಿಲ್ವಾ ಹೇಳಿ ಸರ್ ಓಕೆ ಇನ್ನೆಂದ ಯಾವುದು ಅದು ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹಾ ಈ ಲೈಟ್ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅದು ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಷ್ಟು ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು ಇದು ಅಥವಾ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಇದೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಬೋದು
Person standing over there, talking, there is a very not been right. So if you're going to take a video recording on this one, you need to be a little further back. That is when you get that clearly. This closer distance will not.
Yes.
You can check, you make someone stand over there, give a video.
ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಮಾಡಿದವ್ರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡಿ ಸರ್, ಪ್ಲೇ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡಿ. ಇವಾಗೇನ ಬಂತು ನೋಡಿ. ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಅದು ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಅದು ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಫ್ರಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡಿ. ಹಾ ಮೇಡಮ್, ಇವಾಗ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಓಕೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಇವಾಗ ಇದು ಮುಂದ್ಗಡೆದು ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸೈಡ್ ಬನ್ನಿ. ಅದಿರ್ಲಿ. ಇವಾಗ ಓಕೆ. ಇರ್ಲಿ. ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮೇಡಮ್. ಇದು ತೆಗೀರಿ. ಇದು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಅದಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಇದು ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ. ಹಾ, ವೇಟ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಡಿ. ಅಷ್ಟು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬ್ರೈಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಫೋಟೋ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತೆ? ಲೈವ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಷ್ಟು ಓಕೆ ಅಲ್ಲ? ಇದು ಓಕೆ ಅಲ್ಲ?
ಮಾಡಿ ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಮುಂದೆ ಬಿಡಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಮೇಲೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಇದೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ವೆಂಕಟೇಶ್ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಎಳಿತೀನಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೇಲೆ
ಬಿಡಿ.
ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತೆ.
ಓಕೆ.
ಅಲ್ಲಿಡ್ಬೇಕಂತ.
ಅಲ್ಲಿಟ್ರೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಕವರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ?
ಆಗ್ಬೋದು.
ದೂರದಿಂದ
ಇಡ್ಬೇಕಂತಾನೆ ಅವನು ತಗೊಂಡೋಗ್ವಾ. ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬನ್ನಿ ಈ ಕಡೆ.
ಓಕೆ ಅಲ್ಲ? ಅಷ್ಟು ಕವರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
ಸಾಕಿದು ಇವಾಗ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಲೈಟ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು.
ಬೇಡ, ನಾನು ಲೈಟ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾನೆ.
ಯಾರು ಲೈಟ್ ಆನ್ ಆಫ್ ಇದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಮೆಗಾ ಪಿಕ್ಸೆಲ್?
60.
ಈ ಕ್ಲಾರಿಟಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಎತ್ತಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಅದು ಇದು ಮಾಡಿ ಪ್ರಯೋಜನ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೂ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗೇ ಇದೆ
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇದ್ರ ಬಂದರೆ ಕ್ಲಾರಿಟಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಇದು ನೋಡಿ,
ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಲಾರಿಟಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಡಿ ಸರ್. ಅದ್ರ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ದು
ಇದು ಹೌದಾ? ಲೈವ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇದು ಇದು ಲೈವ್
ಬರ್ತಿದೆ
ಬರುತ್ತೆ.
ಅದು ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಸರ್.
ನೀವು ಎಚ್ ಡಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ?
ಎಲ್ಲಿ
ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಮೇಲೆ
HD?
ನಿಮ್ದು ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ
ನಿಮ್ದು ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ರೆ
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ ಮರೆ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಈಗ ಇದೇ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಇದೆ.
ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? ಅದು ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೋದು ಹಂಗೆ ಅದು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಲಿಂಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ
ರೆಡಿ ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ ನೋಡಿ.
ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡೋ
ಅಲ್ಲ
ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಫುಲ್ HD?
ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಲ್ಲ ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ
ಇದರಿಂದ ನಾವು ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀವಿ.
ನಿಮ್ ಕ್ಯಾಮೆರಾದಲ್ಲಿ
ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ನೀವು ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಹೋಗಿ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆದಾಗ ಇದು ಲೈಟ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಣ್ತಿದೆ.
Now I have an important announcement to make. As a part of CSR activity,
ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸರ್ ಇದು ಎದುರುಗಡೆ ಲೈಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮಗ
Harshita, who's part of this program as well. And I would like to request Mr. Jayavant Kamath and Dr. Rajashri to hand over this check
ಸರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ
to Harshita. Baby Harshita and her mother Saraswati, can you please come up? I would also request Vinod and Anu to join Mr. Jayavant to hand over the check to the beneficiary.
ಎಸ್ ಅದು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಂದೆ
A big round of applause. More than Indeed, that Caltech innovations are just beginning and many more to come. Thank you very much, everyone.
ಲೈಟ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಪಟ್ಟೆ ಇದೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. ಕಾಣಿಸಲ್ಲ ಲೈಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕಾಣಲ್ಲ ಬ್ರೋ. ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಲೈವ್ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಲೈವ್ ಕಾಣ್ತಿಲ್ಲ.
ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ಇಟ್ಬಿಡಿ
ಮೇಲೆ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
We have an hour's time before we start the product launch. Thank you, everyone, and please be seated.
ಒಂದ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಉಂಟಾಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅರ್ಧಂಬರ್ಧ ಪೋಜ್
ఫంక్షన్ స్టార్ట్ అయినప్పుడు నుంచి చెప్పొచ్చు
చూడలే
ఒక కల్పది
ఇంచు ఓకే మరి ఇంచు ఎట్టు తోజుంది చూడలే
ಅದೇ ನೆಸಸರಿ
I request everyone for a photo. The entire Caltech Antlia team. Before you change into your formal wear. Can I call upon Mr. Jayavant and Rajashri?
ಫೋಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಓಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ
ಅಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫೋಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮೇಕ್ ಎತ್ತಿದಾರ ಅದನ್ನ ಇದನ್ನ ಲೈಟ್ಸ್ ನೀನು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡು ಈಗ ಓಕೆನಾ
ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ ಫುಲ್ ಕಾಣಲ್ಲ ಏ ರವಿ ಫುಲ್ ಕಾಣಲ್ಲ ಅರ್ಧ ಮಾತ್ರ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಸರ್ ನೋಡಿ
ಟಚ್ ಮಾಡಿ
ಫುಲ್ ಕಾಣಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಇಷ್ಟು ಮಾತ್ರ ಕಾಣಲ್ಲ
ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ
ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ ಡನ್ 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 ಇಷ್ಟಿರ್ಲಿ
ಹಿಂದೆ ಇನ್ನು ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ
ಲೈವ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಇಷ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು. ಬಟ್ ಹಿಂದೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನು ಫುಲ್ ಕವರ್ ಮೇಲಿತ್ತು. ಹಿಂದೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಡ. ಇನ್ ಫುಲ್ ಕವರ್ ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಇತ್ತು. ಹಿಂದೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ನಿಂಗೆ ಜಾಗ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇದನ್ನ ಹಿಂದೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇಟ್ಬಿಡು. ಹಿಂಗ ಇವಾಗ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಆರೆಂಜ್ ಇನ್ನೂ ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಲೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಬೋದು. ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗಿ ಆರೆಂಜ್ ಇನ್ನೂ ಹೈಟ್ ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಓಕೆ. ನೀವು ಬಿಡ್ರಿ ಸಾವುಕಾರ ಮಂದಿ. ನಾನು ಹಿಂದೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಟ್ರಾ ವೈಡ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಹಿಂದೆ ಹಿಂದೆ ಹಿಂದೆ
ಹಿಂದೆ ಹೋಗ ಬರ್ಡೇಗೆ
ನಾವು ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. थोड़ा है
You give one set. ನೀವು ಹೋಗಿ. ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್ಕೇಪ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ ಆಗಲ್ವಲ್ಲ
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ
Stand. Even more close. Close. The last legs.
Hi, good morning, guys. I'm so sorry for the delay. I was on another call and it kept going on.
From here. So it needs to be there in the
ನಾವು ಹಿಂದೆ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಹುಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಹೆಂಗ ಅದು ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತೆ ಪಿಲ್ಲರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಇದು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಬ್ರೋ ಹೈಟ್ ಇದು ಅದು ಹೈಟ್ ಓಕೆ ಆಯ್ ಚಿತ್ರ ಸಂಜೆವರೆಗೂ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಸಿಗಲ್ಲ ಸೈಡ್ ಬರ ಅರುಣ್ ಅರುಣ್ ಫೋಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆ ಕಡೆ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಗೋಬರ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫ್ರೀ ಮೋಷನ್ ಇಲ್ವಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಂಡು ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವೆಂಕಟೇಶ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಲೈವ್ ಕೂಡ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಂಡು ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಇಡ್ತೀನಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ನೋಡಿ
The backdrop is completely white.
Yeah.
So what happens? Whatever light you put now, the reflection will be white. If this was fabric, you wouldn't have had this problem. Fabric will be very dull. The orange will not look so.
ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ತರ
It will look a little.
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಿಡ್ಬೇಕಿತ್ತು ಸರಿ
And
ಅಡ್ಡಾಡ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ
ಸರ್ can we cover all it?
yeah, anywhere you want.
We can keep
Not yours.
along with
ಆ corner
ಆ ಕಾರ್ನರ್ ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹ ಬರ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ.
ಎಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಂಡೋಗಿತ್ತು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕವರ್ ಹಾಕಿ
ಇಂಚ ಉಲ್ಟಾ ರವಿ ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬನ್ನಿ ಇದೊಮ್ಮೆ ಸೆಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ
ಏನಾಯ್ತು
ಅದು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಡ್ಡವಾಗಿ ಬರೋರು ಹೋಗೋರಿಗೆ ಅಡ್ಡ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅದು ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ ಇದು ನಮ್ದು
ಏನು ಅದು ಹಾಗೇನೆ ಉಲ್ಟನೆ ಕಾಣುತ್ತದೆ ಲೈಫ್ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಯಾರು ಇದು ಗೋಡೆ
ಬಡಿ ಮತ್ತು ಸಕಲ
ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಹಾಗೆ ಇರ್ಲಿ. ಅಲ್ಲ Hi, sir. Video ಬಂದ అవి తూవన్ పుల్లర అంచెని ఇప్పుడు un podium altir dan chirnal jana tesi అంచెని ఇప్పుడు un lu side ఉండక అంచెని ఇప్పుడు ఏదో ముక్కని తూవన్ పుల్లర తో బ్యాన్ తూవన్ పుల్లర
I come to long back. All the way to Mysore. That's amazing.
ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಏನ್ ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಇವಾಗ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದು ಆ ಕಡೆ ಹಾಕಿ ಜನರಿಗೆ ಅದನ್ನ ನೋಡ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಖಾಲಿ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಅಂತ ನೋಡುದು ಆ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಎದುರುಗಡೆ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಎದುರುಗಡೆ फोटो स्टूडियो ये आगे लिया है ना थोड़ा पीछे जगह है ना रूम रूम पीछे अजून जागा एक्स्ट्रा वॉल आहे मोठी आणि सॉफ्टवेअर कंपनी वर तिकडे पण अप्लाय करू शकतो
If you are running a business where you are the one who's managing operations, sales,
ಲೈಟ್ ಇದು ಲೈಟ್ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ
you are listening. Some meditation advice. The world's most loved source of healing meditation.
ಅದೆಲ್ಲಿ ಇದಾ
For peace, positivity, energy, and abundance.
ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಮತ್ತೆ ಹಿಂಗ ಇಷ್ಟ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಒಂದೇ Hey, light. ಅದು ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಲೈಟ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಬ್ರೈಟ್ನೆಸ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಇದೆ ಅದ್ರ ಬ್ರೈಟ್ನೆಸ್ ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡು
ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಸಾರಿ because you know it is taking time to kickstart what is happening.
ನೀವು ಬಿಡ್ರಿ ಸಾವುಕಾರ ಬನ್ನಿ ಇದೆಂತ ಸೆಲ್ಫಿ ಇದೆಯಾ
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಫೋಟೋ ತೆಗಿರಿ
ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬನ್ನಿ
ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಫೋಟೋ ಏನು ಹುಡುಗರು ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹುಡುಗರು ಹುಡುಗರು ತೆಗಿತೀನಿ ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಬಿಡಿ ಗೊತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಈ ಕಡೆ ತೋರಿಸ್ಬಿಡಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ತೋರಿಸಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ
ಅದು ಕಾಲಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಜಸ್ಟ್
ಕಡೆ ತಿರ್ಗಿಸಿರಿ
ಅದು ಹೆಂಗಿದೆ ಸೂಪರ್
ಅಲ್ಲಿ
ಸರ್ ಇದು ಯಾಕೆ ಇದು
ಆ ಕಾರ್ನಲ್ಲಿ
ಹಿಂಗಾದ್ರೆ ಉಲ್ಟಾ
ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಹಿಂಗ್ ತಿರ್ಗ್ಸಂಗೆ.
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತಿರ್ಸಿ ಉಲ್ಟಾನೇ ನೋಡಿ ಅದು ಹೆಂಗ್ ಅದು ಗೊತ್ತು
ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಬರಲ್ಲ ಸರ್
ಅದೇ ಬರಲ್ಲ
ಬರಲ್ಲ
ಆ ಕಡೆ ಕಾರ್ನರ್ ಇಟ್ಟರೆ ಡೋರ್ ಇಂದ ಬರೋದೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾಣ್ತದೆ.
ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬೇಡ ಸರ್ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು ಮತ್ತೆ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಲೈಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ
ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ಲ ಇದು.
ಅದೇನ್ರಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್
ಅದು ಇದನ್ನ ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡು, ಬ್ರೈಟ್ನೆಸ್ ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡು. ಹಾ ಅದ್ರ ಬ್ರೈಟ್ನೆಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ವಿಡಿಯೋದು ಬ್ರೈಟ್ನೆಸ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ವಾ? ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾದು ಈ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇದನ್ನ
ಅದೇನು ಕಾಣಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿ.
ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಹೇಗರ್ಥ
ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಲೈಟ್
ಲೈಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಲೈಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಲೈಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
ಲೈಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು.
ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಪ್ರೊಜೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೆ.
Antlia by Caltech Innovations.
ಅಲ್ಲೇ ತಗೊಂಡು ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಮೊಬೈಲ್
ಬ್ರೈಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ.
Based on post oscillation technique, making pulmonary function test easier and simpler. Antlia is easy to set up, install, and calibrate. It requires only tidal breathing and no forceful maneuver. Reach us on this number for more details.
ಏನು ಕಾಣಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ರಾಗ ಏನು ಕಾಣಲ್ಲ
Antlia by Caltech Innovations is India's first pulmonary function test device based on post oscillation technique, making pulmonary function test easier and simpler. Antlia is easy to set up, install, and calibrate. It requires only tidal breathing and no forceful maneuver. Reach us on this number for more details.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಊಟ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ.
Antlia by Caltech Innovations is India's first pulmonary function test device based on post oscillation technique, making pulmonary function test easier and simpler. Antlia is easy to set up.
ಸುರೇಶ್
Hi everyone, good morning. I'm here to share a little glimpse of day in and day out of Antlia Plus, our new device, research and development, and our team's work. Thank you.
These values are not from me.
Antlia by
I'm Mandar Nathu from Pune. I'm heading design and development at Caltech. Our present unit, Antlia, is using BLDC motor to generate the excitation. So are derived one after the other. So it's like three frequencies in sequence. In our new model, Antlia Plus, we are going to use composite signal. That is, all frequencies will be generated simultaneously. So to achieve this, we are going motors. It's very thin. Frequencies from 5 Hz to 37 Hz.
We are from the hardware and software front. We are living in exciting times with the release of new Antlia Plus based on voice calling technology. We are always looking to optimize the hardware and software, and I'm pleased to announce the release of the new unified hardware platform from which we can derive multiple products with minimal changes. And we are looking forward to doing same thing in software and moving from older Java technology to newer .NET C# platform. It was a tough journey with the usual ups and downs that come as a part and parcel of any movement from older to a new technology. We are quite happy with the results and the improvements that we are making. And I look forward to see this Antlia Plus product being successful in the market.
Hi everyone, I am Nagas. Before that, I would like to congratulate all Caltech team for the new office opening ceremony and launching of next generation Antlia Plus respiration diagnostic device. Okay, well, I joined Caltech in the month of November 2022. Since then, I started working on Antlia Plus firmware activity. So I joined here as an embedded consultant. So initial challenge I faced was understanding the code itself, technical documentation, and then refactoring the code, which later helped to migrate the same code base on from Genesis to the STM. Myself, Dr. Sati, I am from R&D department. Me and my team is involved in embedded development, algorithms, and signal processing and waveform generation.
I'm Rashmi Shetty, representing software development team. We have worked on Antlia Plus application development, algorithm migration, PDF report generation.
I am Adesh. I am working as a mechanical design engineer in Caltech. Currently, I am handling functional designing of Antlia.
I'm Priya Ajis. I'm representing production team. So we are looking of assembly, procurement, and process management of Antlia Plus.
I'm Rakshita Shetty. I'm representing testing team. We do performance test, regression test, and functional and non-functional test of the Antlia Plus.
Welcome all. I am Mandar Natu from Pune. I am heading design and development.
Now, I would like to call upon Mandar sir to share a few words on the journey of Antlia Plus.
Hello. So welcome all and thank you for your presence for this important day in the life of Caltech. So all must be knowing that all people dream at night. Here we can dream in daytime. दिन में भी हम सपना देख सकते हैं, साइड में ही सपना बुक स्टॉल है. But जय सर ने एक ऐसा सपना देखा कि we'll have our own medical device. You all must be knowing that having any product is difficult. Say we can have consultancy firm. It may be easy to have giving consultancy to others, but to have our own product and that to having medical device is very difficult, because we initially thought we can have our own product, and it was decided to have in respiratory domain. So initially we decided to go with spirometry, but we saw that spirometry is have some problems. So sir thought we can have one more device which will solve the problem of spirometry. But making this product was very difficult as the domain of respiratory, and we don't have a background of manufacturing of medical device. Also, we face many challenges for doing clinical trials because we faced Corona pandemic during that. Our clinical trials were halted because Corona things, but slowly we completed that, and later people started recognizing our product. So initially, Sandeep Salvi from Chess Research Foundation Pune, later Cipla came forward and they recognized this product, and somewhere now world has taken note that some company from India is making this product. So it's proud moment for Caltech team, and thank you all for your appreciation. And I want to assure that we'll try our best with my team, R&D team, Monisha, Omkar, Jeffrey, Rashmi, testing team from Chitra, Rakshita, sales team, because at present the basic model Antlia is on the field. We are getting feedback from doctors, and now we are adding some features to this basic Antlia device. We are adding intra-breath measurements, and this will really help for giving more diagnostic value to our product. So thank you all for participating in the event.
Thank you, Mandar sir, for sharing your journey. And now I call upon Srinivas sir to share his experience.
Morning, everybody. Nice to see such a huge participation. I didn't expect we'll have such a huge successful event this morning, but I'm very glad to see this. And I'm Srinivas. I'm heading the R&D team, and so I'm in the back of what happens, what you see in the front, and the technology behind that. And I'm happy to have a wonderful team who are putting in their best foot forward, and it also makes me feel proud as in terms of the Make in India, because we are able to make something that so far has not been available in India. And I'm sure that with our efforts and support and good wishes from all of you, we will make it a successful product. And it will be a big leap for pulmonary healthcare in India. Thank you.
Thank you, Srinivas sir, for the wonderful.
ಇವಾಗ ಬರ್ತಾರ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು ಬೊಕ್ಕೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ತಂದು ಬೊಕ್ಕೆ
Now I would like to call upon Dr. Shrutin sir to share his experience.
Good morning, everyone. So I'm Dr. Shrutin. I joined the team as a Chief Medical Officer, and I'm actually when I entered into this field, I started, though I completed my education in medicine, I shifted over to medical device development quite early. So my first company was L&T, and there are stalwarts from L&T sitting here. So yeah, at that time, I mean, even today, most of the medical devices are imported from other countries. And so when I joined L&T, I think they took the first steps in the country to actually get medical devices and make medical devices in India. So they started with making an ultrasound probe in the Mysore factory. And I think it was the first attempt in India to make a medical device. Even today, most of the education, if you look at doctors, is most of the innovations are done abroad. There is nothing or very few things that are done in India when it comes to innovating in the medical field. And when I look at Mr. Jaivant, who has taken this initiative it requires a lot of courage to start developing and innovating and I would say manufacturing a medical device in this country. Because even if you go to any doctor, they will look at their Western textbooks and then compare and see whether there are devices very similar to that. And making a new device with new parameters, there is always a lack of, I would say, trust. To create that trust in the community and then introducing a medical device, I think it requires a lot of courage. And I think the team here has done a wonderful job. They have presented whatever they have done. So I'm proud to be a part of this team and wish them well and all the success in the coming years. Yeah, thank you.
Now I would like to call upon Omkar sir to share his experience. Omkar sir. One moment, Omkar. We request our guest here, T.S. Venkatachalam, to speak a few words. Thank you.
Good morning to all of you. My name should announce a big name, Venkatachalam. Okay. Now, you know Mr. and Mrs. Kamath for more than 25 years now. And it's a great pleasure for me to come here and be part of this function. Now, someone said that, Dr. Sufin said, making a medical device in India is not an easy thing. Because most of the medical devices, particularly in the diagnostic area, normally come from the universities, particularly the Western universities, Stanford, MIT, and so on and so forth. Because medical devices is a congregation of several disciplines, biosciences to be sure, of course, because we are dealing with human life and the parameters arising out of the human body function. And there's, of course, mathematics in it, because you are signal processing. Various biosignals are getting processed. So there's a mathematics involved in it. And of course, physics and chemistry, whatever that goes along with it for making the device and so on. So it's a multidisciplinary in character. That kind of skills and manpower, you'll find more in the universities kind of thing, a congregation, multidisciplinary. So most of these devices are arising out of the university kind of Now, what he said is that very little actual manufacturing taking place in India some 20 years ago on L&T. But all of us got common. All of us together, we developed this kind of system and we're successful with that. Now, when Kamath came and Mrs. Kamath came to us and invited us to be in the part of function, I was really thrilled because this kind of initiatives don't take place very often in this country. Now, our Prime Minister is always talking about Atmanirbhar Bharat and all that stuff. Now, I think here people like Kamath in mind and this company in mind, one of them, when he talks about that, because this is what is self-sufficiency Atmanirbhar is about. Because we can do it. India has got a lot of skills in terms of manpower. The young people who have done such an amount of work there, we have that kind of skills there. We have a demographic spread, 1.2 billion people needing healthcare, and so we have a big market going with that. And we have, in the past, we have probably not done this manufacturing well, not understood the customer's needs properly. Now we seem to be understanding more of that, and then we are making a wave in the world, and all these young people are creating wave in the Western world. And when you look at the healthcare itself, more than 30 to 40% of the supply of drugs to the world, particularly the generics, come from India, go from India. Cipla and all these people are part of that. And the healthcare personnel, DB, doctors and nurses and all kinds of the management staff of the hospitals. About in UK, if the Indian medical staff is not there, the UK healthcare has to be closed down. And the US, for example, 20% of the doctor community is coming from India. So we have a huge manpower, capable manpower. And India itself, we have so much of manpower on that. So it's a question of finally channelizing everything. And people like Kamath have done a great job in assembling all these kind of people to make a device which I heard that probably was not done so far in this country. Okay? So congratulations to all of you on that. Now, in this context, I have recited to you, it says, Ayogya Purusham Nasti, Nasti Mulyam Anaushadam, Anaksharam Slogam Nasti, Yochakaha Tatar Durlabha. I'll translate it broadly for you. It says, no one in this world you can call me incapable. People have capability of some nature which has been discovered. When you say any plant has got a medical value, it's only a question of recognizing that value. Okay? And you can't construct a sloga without akshara. And you join aksharas together in a beautiful man and give a sense to it, it becomes a sloga. So finally what he says is, Ayog, the Yojakaha Durlabha, that means the thinker and the strategist are the most short supply in this world. And when a common kind of people are that kind of people, they are strategists, think it and make it done. Great for comments, all the best. Take care, Namaste.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your kind words. Now I would like to call upon Omkar sir to share his experience.
First of all, congratulations to Caltech team and Antlia Plus team as well. I am working here as R&D engineer, and me and my team, we were actually involved in pump generation, signal generation, and the pump deciding the way of the nature of signal we required, and we struggled in that for a long time. Uh, it was an evolutionary process where we try to get a new signal from existing pump system, and, and along with that me and my team has learned a lot in all the manners, like in electronics and calculation mathematics and mostly signal processing, and uh, so it's it feels good to see that whatever we have worked so far, it has come to the uh, it, yeah. In the end, I'll just say great work by team, and congratulations for the effort. Thank you. I would like to call Monisha for to share her experience during development.
Thank you, Omkar sir. And I'm really proud to be a part of which Antlia Plus launch. And We went through many hurdles, but there were days where no work was happening, but there were days we felt really happy uh, to see something is working, and we learned a lot in signal processing, even in pressure and calibration. We learned a lot in the meantime, and I'm really very happy that we are launching today our hard work, our self belief, and I'm really thankful for Jai sir, Srinivas sir, Mandar sir for their guidance and courage to uh, make us this good product. Thank you. Now I would like to call upon Jeffrey to share his experience as well.
Good morning. My name is Jeffrey. First of all, congratulations to the Caltech team for this achievement. So, I'm part of the software development team. So, as you know, software is the interface between the doctor and the device. So, a lot of things had to be done from the device side. We had to understand the device, and then we had to create the software accordingly. And there was, as you all know, there are few as knowledge transfer happens from hardware and hardware to software. There will be few clashes and all that, but the team supported very well. So I sincerely thank Rashmi on this behalf. She was the one who took upon herself few of our burdens, and I thank Rakshita for testing and bringing back those burdens on us. And Monisha, Omkar, Madasar, and Srinivas sir. We were completely clueless about signal processing and what do you say parameters. Medical knowledge we didn't have. We had more or less software knowledge. So thanks to the team for breaking it down in layman terms and helping us to understand what had to be done. I thank Jay sir for mainly trusting us, hoping that he gave us freedom and he supported us all the way. He had complete trust on us. So I thank everybody, and I thank Jayshri for selling our devices. So, yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you, Jeffrey, and thank you entire R&D team for sharing your wonderful experiences with us. It's never easy, like everyone has mentioned. There has been challenges and there are ups and downs, and amidst all of that, to keep moving forward is the key, which is what the team has proved here. And we have reached a point. We have reached the point where we are ready to launch this product. So it's such an occasion, and to talk from the sales front, the first product that we launched was Antlia, so which has been running in the background, and you must have been watching that video by now. So that product was a big success, and we were able to reach every part of India, almost every part of India. We are having installations across India, and last year was the best, where we made sales starting from North India to all the way down south in cities like Dindigal, Chennai, Bangalore, and all two-tier, three-tier cities. So it's such a proud moment to have seen this device reaching these many places and also being beneficial for the end users. That is the pulmonologists. So without the entire team support, starting from the R&D to the software team to the production team, and of course the management, this wouldn't have been possible. So I would like to thank each one of you on this occasion, And we are looking forward for Antlia Plus to be a big success, just like Antlia. And we will definitely require all your blessings and wishes to make this a success. Thank you so much. And we now have I would request Mr. Raman Rao to speak a few words. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Ramana Rao, and I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm not the elephant in the room. I would like prefer to be the fly in the ointment. And my claim to fame has got nothing to do with Antlia here. It's just that Jaivat and me go a long way back. And what really attracted me to this particular venture is the kind of fervor that he had. I mean, both of us were white collar professionals, and he decided to take a break and move into becoming an entrepreneur. I, of course, retired as a white collar professional. But when I saw the fervor in his approach to this baby of his, I said I must help him in his journey. That's how I landed up here. I must say that we have been through a lot of ups and downs in the last few years, but I think everything has been worth the while, because today we are at the verge of actually achieving history. And I'm very proud to be associated with this particular event. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your friendly talk, sir, and thank you so much for gracing this occasion. We have Shushma from our team to present to you a devotional song now.
Sriman Narayana, Sriman Narayana, Sripadami Sharanam. Sriman Narayana, Sriman Narayana, Sriman Narayana, Sripadami Sharanam. Kamala Sati Mukha, Kamala Kamala Hita, Kamala Priya, Kamaleshana. Kamala Sati Mukha, Kamala Kamala Hita, Kamala Priya, Kamalekshana. Kamalasana-hita, Garuda-gamana, Shri Kamalanabali, Padakamalami, Sharano Sriman-narayana, Sriman-narayana, Sriman-narayanani, Sripadami, Sharanam. Paramayogi Jana Bhagadeya Shri Paramapurusha Paratpara. Paramayogi Jana Bhagadeya Shri Paramapurusha Paratpara. Paramatma Paramanu Rupa Shri Tiruvenkatagiri Deva Sharanu Paramatma ಶ್ರೀಮನ್ನಾರಾಯಣ ಶ್ರೀಮನ್ನಾರಾಯಣ ಶ್ರೀಮನ್ನಾರಾಯಣನೆ ಶ್ರೀಪಾದಮೆ ಶರಣು ಶರಣು ಶರಣು. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sushma, for that wonderful song. We are ready to start this big event. I once again would like to extend a very warm welcome to one and all present here. And I'm glad that all of you are here to be part of this significant event of iCaltech on the account of new launch that is going to happen today, the 28th of July 2023. Mark the date. We are proud to be launching Antlia Plus, and I would like to call upon our dignitaries on the dais now. I would like to call upon Dr. Karthik Nagesh on the stage. Big round of applause, please. I would like to call upon Mr. Gaurav Kaul from Cipla to grace the stage. I would like to call upon Mr. Shubdeep Banerjee onto the stage, please. I would also like to call upon Mr. T.S. Venkatachalam on the stage, please. And also our very own Mr. Jayavant Kamath. So to make this event a blessed one, and also to invoke Goddess Saraswati, let us start this event with the lamp lighting. I would request all the dignitaries to be a part of this, and I would also call upon Mr. Jayavant Kamath and Dr. Rajashri on stage.
गणनायकाय गणदैवताय गणाध्यक्षाय धीमहि गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि.
Thank you very much for gracing this event and also starting off this event with the lamp lighting. Now, I would like to call upon Mr. Jayavant Kamath to introduce you all to our dignitaries who have arrived today.
Very good morning. I'm very happy, privileged. I don't have words to say because all along we were waiting for this day, this moment, and it has finally arrived. Okay. First of all, I would like to thank Dr. Karthik Nagesh. With this busy schedule, he's head of pediatrics in Manipal Hospital. He has come all the way. It's just a love and affection. Thank you, doctor. I'd like to call upon Mr. T.S. Venkatacharam, my ex-boss. He knows everything about me. He come all the way from Mysore. So I would like to call upon, welcome Mr. Gaurav Kaul, Vice President Marketing. Again, first time he's coming. So in his busy schedule, he found some time to meet us. Thank you so much. And I would like to call upon, I don't call him Subhadeep, I call him my friend. Subhadeep, thank you for so much for gracing the occasion.
Sir, I would like to call upon Mr. Jayavant again to talk about Caltech journey and also the Antlia Plus inspirational story. And let's hear from him.
It was in 2000, sometime in 2016. So I was invited for a medical device dealers meet. Sometime in the city. Most of them are my friends. They're from the G and Philips Healthcare. They're dealers of G or Philips. So in that meeting, I requested them. I asked them, I want to start a product, medical device. Help me with the device. But I don't want to do X-ray, ultrasound, patient monitoring. Everybody is doing that. I want to do something different. I want to do something niche. Give me some ideas. So like that, we had debate. And finally, one of them told me, have you seen a spirometer? I asked, what is that? Okay, then they said, go and see a spirometer. How patients find it difficult to breathe, spirometer. Go and solve that problem. Can you solve that problem? So this is how the genesis of this PFT started. And very next day, we went to a couple of hospitals to see the functioning of spirometer, how it works. Then we realized how difficult it is to use that device from the patient point of view. Then we were wondering what to do. Okay, so how to solve this problem? We had no clue. We had no idea. Then it struck us that maybe Indian Institute of Science, we have IISc here. Okay, maybe we get some ideas there. Hence, we decided to go to IISc. But then getting into IISc, going to the library, sitting there, it's not easy. It's not possible. So that's when Mr. Raman Rao helped me. Raman Rao said he had some contact there. So three of us went to IISc library. We spent a week there just to understand, is there a way to solve this spirometer problem? This is when we got the idea of oscillometry. We have never heard of oscillometry. Then we got a lot of knowledge, material, etc. from IISc. So we started working on that. Then again comes the so-called alpha product. Alpha design was ready. But then we went to a few hospitals in Bangalore. We went to a few clinics, looked at pulmonologists, seek their help. They said, don't come. I'm busy. Because they also don't know oscillometry. They have to appreciate what we're doing. And they said, no chance. Okay, then what do I do? Again, we are stuck. Again, I go back to Manipal. I am from Manipal. I go to Manipal. This is when my Babaji Ajit Bhai, he helped me. What he did, he took me to Manipal Hospital, KMC Manipal. So he introduced me to the pulmonology team there. I still remember that day. Okay, then they decided to help us because of him, his contact. Okay, and we started doing alpha trials in Manipal. Then there is no question of going back. We started with KMC Manipal, then KMC Mangalore, Manipal Hospital in Goa, and Manipal Hospital in Bangalore. So we took off Manipal group, okay, doing our trials. Meanwhile, I get a call. As trials were going, we made improvements, so on. I get a call from one lady, Nitya Balasubramaniam. From this call, I was not knowing, this call came from Sipla, okay, saying that, hey, you're developing something, oscillometry, we are interested, Cipla is interested. Till then, my thing, whatever little knowledge I have, only in medical device. We know GE, we know Philips, we know Siemens, device companies. We have no context, no clue how pharma guys work. This is when the pharma guys are showing interest in this. So we ran to Mumbai, give a demo of our product. And then she put one condition saying that your product has to be validated by our research center in Pune. That's when we went to CRF, Chest Research Foundation. We met Dr. Sandeep Salvi. So that is the first time we met Dr. Sandeep Salvi. He's simply a great man. He's doing basic research, pure research in lung function. So we finally realized we got a guy who can help us because we are in a research mode. The product is not ready. A lot of changes have to be done, so on. Ever since we are going back and forth with him. One thing about Dr. Sandeep Salvi is whenever we went to him, he said, "No, I'm not liking this. You're not ready. Go back." He used the same words at least 4 times. We believe we have made changes. We have made in R&D in our lab. We have changes. Everything is good. We believe it's good. And again, we go to him and he sent us back. This happened multiple times over a period of 1.5 years. Trust me. Okay. On final event, this I thought we almost gave up because satisfying this Salvi is not easy. We thought, and if I don't satisfy him, Sipala wouldn't look at me. Then we somewhere something is wrong in our product conception. Okay, like 5th time we went, and that's that time he said, "Very good." He said at that point he was saying that a lot of startups, a lot of people come to me with the idea. Oscillometry, there are so many people come with oscillometry, spirometry, anything, PFT, and you are the only guys who come repeatedly to me, and others they come once or twice, then they disappear. That means this is a company I will support. Ever since he's been our backbone of our company, he's so kind enough and supporting us even till date. And this Antlia Plus, we developed about 6 months back, Antlia Plus, but we had no courage even to show to Dr. Salvi. Unless Salvi approves, we will not take this. We will not even make any announcement without Dr. Salvi's approval. He was here 2 weeks back. He spent 2.5 hours in our office with all our team. Then he said, "Yes, now you are ready." So that is the kind of the validation we have to have with somebody like him. Meantime, we got Government of India funding grant. So we went to Delhi, we got grant, we did some trials. So now we decided to do formal trials. We did it in Manipal Hospital, we did in Dr. Deepak Talwar, Noida, and a third place in Pune. So 3 places we started doing formal trials because in India, you need a formal regulatory trial as per regulatory requirement. CDSO is the regulatory authority. So we started with, we got money from direct funding from Government of India, which we started. And there comes COVID. So entire our whatever plan we had to do a trial, everything came standstill. It took about 16 or 17 months for us to revive the trial. We could revive it in North India. With Dr. Deepak Talwar, we revived because by the time wave 2 everything got over, we continued the trial. But Manipal Hospital said, "No, you can't start," because here the protocol was on pediatrics patient, children. So they're very understandable. Dr. Eileen Kinimi. So I don't have words to thank Dr. Eileen Kinimi. She said, "Nothing doing, you got to stop." So we again had to wait. Subsequently, everything fell in place. And finally, when we thought we are ready, this is when Subhadeep comes and, so whatever the marketing arrangement, Subhadeep is kind enough. I don't have words to say. Thank you, Subhadeep. Okay, because it's for us, Cipla is, I don't know how many billion-dollar company. We are just a startup. They have so many products, so many things going on. For them to look at our product and taking it to market, no, it's not for us. It's everything, right? So there's a difference. So we didn't even know how to approach them, because we had no clue how to reach out to their management. So on. This is when Subhadeep and Gaurav is very kind enough. I know Gaurav's, his schedule. Okay, with all that, he had enough time for us. He understood because Cipla believes that this product can be taken to market. with this, we launched we launched last year. And yeah, with Cipla, we are taking to market, go to market is very fast now, things are happening. Okay, and this week, we have a gentleman from Malaysia. He's been after me last 4 years. He wanted distribution of this in Malaysia and Indonesia market. So we signed that agreement last Monday with him, Dr. Prakash. So now we believe that because now 12, 18 months, maybe almost 2 years in the market, we got feedback. We got some feedback on the software part of it, which we upgraded, but hardware wise, there is no change. Everything is doing fine. Now we believe that we can take it to market, we can take it to the world. We have applied for US FDA. We applied for US FDA. I think it's a matter of time before we get FDA, because FDA, if you get approval, accreditation, then we can go to the world. So that's the plan now. So two things possible, happen, because one is team. Okay, I'm thankful to God. Okay, I'm blessed. I got such a wonderful team. Okay, with all that, they did a fantastic job. Okay, they're software engineer, hardware engineer. As somebody mentioned, they had no clue of medical device. Developing a medical device is not easy. That's why we have wonderful team here. Okay, but for them, this wouldn't have been possible. We went, so many days, weekends we spent, we did all that. We had a lot of stand up, all shouting, everything happened. Let me tell you, because when there is a deadline and you are not ready, then all these things happen. But everybody take it stride, and I think we are brought to this level. That's okay. And a lot of my friends, okay, today my investor is not come. I think they will come. Government of Karnataka, out of blue, they decided to invest in our company. I had no clue. We have a different opinion about government people, how to approach them, whether they will invest, what happens, what the process. Nothing. Mr. Manish, I think he will come now, Jay Kumar. Very professionally, during COVID time, this happened. During COVID time, government decided to invest in our company. We never met them, all Zoom calls, all due diligence happening. So they were kind enough to invest in our company. Okay, they saw a potential maybe. So again, Cipla has been like backbone of us. I think today we have reached this stage, and it's a matter of time that we come out with many variants of this product, different. So we will do that. I think, as TSP mentioned, ho jayega. We can do it. India can do it. We can come to the global level, global standards, and make it possible. Thanks once again for everybody for all your support, and I really look forward many more occasions like this to celebrate. Thanks once again.
Very good.
Thank you, friends. It's indeed a proud privilege and a pleasure. Thank you, and hearty congratulations, Dr. Kamath and all the colleagues here. I come from a pure intensive care background. I am an intensive care doctor for babies. Of course, my colleague, Dr. Eileen, has been involved in the studies which Dr. Kamath mentioned. I am looking at the prospects of this device to even be useful for infants and small babies. That's very attractive. I was just telling them also. See, this is unique. India has now come of age. Make in India has started. I myself, in a way, am an entrepreneur because I myself have been involved in developing some devices. And currently, I have set the stage for a project which is close to my heart. I'm an intensive care doctor, and I like to do remote monitoring. I have been last 10 years looking after babies in the periphery in states like UP, like Gorakhpur and all that, looking after them through a team from based in Manipal Hospital. And I'm trying to develop a device for remote monitoring. And I can understand how it works in a tech field. I have been advisor to some tech firms also. Recently, we have developed a device for remote monitoring for cardiac patients. It's amazing. The journey of an entrepreneur is very amazing. A lot of frustrations and lots of benefits, of course, and the great thrill you feel after going through this product. To bring the medical device to culmination, it's a great effort. I must really heartfelt congratulations, Dr. Kamal. It's very nice that this device is probably going to see the market for infants and small children also. Hopefully, we can engage with companies like Cipla to even try to use these devices for small infants. As I can see the benefit, how many of you adults maybe have gone through a spirometry? Has anybody done a spirometry? It's very difficult because I'm an asthmatic and I can understand how difficult it is to blow into that. And especially during COVID, we were all asked to do the 6-minute walk test and check. And I had bad COVID, and because of that, my lungs got into what's called interstitial lung fibrosis. Because I'm an intensive care doctor, I got exposed to severe COVID. So I had to repeatedly do the 6-minute walk test. Before and after that, I had to do the spirometry. I wish this device was available. It's very difficult to do a spir. And you can see the small children who have asthma, and you tell them to blow with a big kind of thing into a spirometric device is very difficult. I can see the benefits of this. So when I was sitting here, basically I'm a newborn intensive care doctor. I look after the smallest of premature babies. Some of my patients in the ICU right now are 400 grams or 500 grams in weight right now. So these kind of babies, when they are very sick with respiratory problems and they are on ventilator, and we are all the time trying to determine what could be their lung function happening. And subsequently, these babies grow into bigger children with respiratory problems, chronic. They are oxygen dependent. They need respiratory devices at home also. So I'm looking at the potential benefits of this baby device. Probably it should help even small babies, because as I understand the technology, the tidal volume is so low, the baby has to just breathe and the oscillations go into the lung and determine the resistance. That's what is the technology. I mean, hats off to you. This is a world-class product. I must really admire your grit, determination, courage, and the dedication of the team. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Doctor, for your insightful talk. Now I would like to request our guest, Mr. Gaurav Kaur, to address the gathering.
Sir, let me congratulate Dr. Kamath. Tremendous work. Big round of applause to the work which has been done by the Caltech team. So let me tell you a story, connecting to what he was narrating. So I remember, I was detected with COVID, and after that, I took one of the Cipla brands, obviously, formoterol budesonide for a part, and I was not getting relief. So I went through PFT, and on little technical. And so in PFT, all my scores were absolutely fine. Then even FPF 25/75 was fine, so there was no problem. But when I undertook my diagnosis from FOT, which they have developed, I was detected with small airways, and I could really discover the discomfort of lot of mild asthmatics who actually have a small airways. In fact, 60 to 70% of asthma is small airway disease. Even your COPD, which is 60 to 70% small airways, which cannot get detected from a normal spirometer. So I was actually one of the first patients, you can say, who were enthralled to look at from a Cipla perspective the beauty of this machine. And from that time the journey started, and we thought that let us invest. And then obviously Dr. Salvi was there. Another good thing is that a lot of people, severe COPD patients and pediatric populations, are not able to undergo spirometry because it's very difficult to forcefully exhale, and a lot of effort is required. So even reading graphs is very tough there. But if you look at these patients, this device provides diagnostic with tidal breathing, which is, I think Dr. Saab also mentioned, that this is wonderful that you can actually, I think 2 year plus is what we are recommending for children and even severe COPD patients who cannot undergo spirometry. So this is actually a wonder diagnostic tool for India, and probably will be for the global, because we've seen a lot of devices, but very economical, right? So it could be affordable, and also can be massified into a lot of pulmonologists and pediatricians, and I don't know where the journey will end, and take volumes and volumes of patients to benefit out of it. So I think excellent work being done. All the very best. Cipla is always supportive of anything to do with patients. I think patient at the heart, and our philosophy of caring for life is what we really think this company will bring to us. So thank you so much. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kaur. It was great to hear from you, and thanks for the belief in us. Now, I would request Mr. Shubhadeep Banerjee to address the gathering.
Well, I think I can only say we have traveled a great journey together with Mr. Kamath and the entire team. And I think at Cipla, when we started the collaboration, we were not sure what's going to happen. But I think today we are more confident because we have the confidence of doctors and the belief of patients. I think that gives us the confidence. And I think the vision that Mr. Jayant has laid out for this product and more such variants in the future, it really has the potential to change the trajectory of pulmonary function testing, because we never thought that one could actually make it effort independent. What the biggest benefit it can bring to patients. And I think another bit which we are very proud of is every bit of our journey we have been supported by research. That is a very big point which is very close to our heart, and I think we would be able to take it to more number of people because we will be backed by science. And I think that's the confidence that gives us here. It's the beginning of the journey. I hope Mr. Jayant and team will not stop at the innovation of the product. Today we have a new product to unveil, but I think we soon will come back with more such variants to benefit the patients in future. Thank you and congratulations to the entire team. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Banerjee. May I call upon Mr. Jayakumar on the dais, who has just arrived. He's also the guest of honors for the day.
I have to tell something about. So he represents Kit One Fund. He's the CEO of that. He manages that fund. So 2019, when we started talking, I mean, we participated in government awards. Without our knowledge, Elevates 2007, we won that award first year they introduced. Then we were not knowing. Now the problem for any startup, nothing new to us, is vitamin yum, right? So it is, so much, whatever little money you have, you saving, it gets exhausted in no time. Then again, you are wondering what to do. Okay, this is the time we applied for Kit One. We applied without knowing that whether they will come back to us or not. We had no clue. Like any other application, we had applied, and this is when Mr. Jay Kumar and Manish they called us, and first due diligence, and there comes the first meeting we are supposed to have. There comes the COVID. Everything stopped. Then we said, "Arey, Baba, we lost this." Okay, because there is no way we can do it. But look at them. This is the government machinery working. Called us on a Zoom call. They did the entire due diligence. Then again we thought, okay, it will take some time, etc. Everything happened, like the way professional any venture capitalist manage it. Then everything happened. Thank you so much, Jay Kumar, for all the confidence you had in us. Okay, and really we need such patronage. So to make a difference, whatever little we come. Thanks once again.
So would you like to share a few words with the gathering, please?
Thank you for the kind introduction, Mr. Jayant Kamath. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jay Kumar. I represent Kidman Funds. We actually look for investments in startup companies. So this product was very interesting product for us. So we thought, I think we should, help such companies, who come up with a lot of innovative products. And that is how we got in touch with Mr. Jayant Kamath, and he gave us all the information what is required, because it's not a one-way interaction. It is a two-way interaction. Unless we get the information what we want from the startup companies and how they are going to come up with the new products and what kind of products they are going to come up and how they are going to grow the company. And he gave us all the information, whatever is required for us to take the next steps for us to consider investments in his company. So he's done a wonderful job, and I'm sure Cipla would appreciate the efforts what they have put in to come up with such innovative products. And I'm very happy to be part of this gathering today. And I wish Caltech and Jaivan Kamath all the very best for their future endeavors also. And thank you very much for this kind invitation and the kind words you spoke about us. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Now we'll get to the main event, which is the product launch of Antlia Plus team. Check, check, check. So, are you all ready?
Yes.
Can I hear some noise? We had a nice breakfast, I guess. Are we all ready, guys? Yes. So, here's presenting Antlia Plus. I request all the guests and Mr. Javant Kamath and a few Caltech members also to join the launch of this product. Shall we start? Please come over. I request all the guests to come over. Please take off the screen. Please take off the cover. Kindly untie the ribbon. Here's presenting Antlia Plus. A big round of applause.
No, this is a remarkable product. I mean, it's come out so well, very elegant design. I mean, the design itself, and of course, the technology inside is superfluous. Thank you so much.
Impedance measured. We measure impedance of the. That's correct. Which has both resistance and reactance part.
Sometime back, he came to LNG and we were developing a module. Mohit Mehta is very much aware of that. You remember that, no? That differential impedance measurement for blood volume flow after the operation, the heart surgery. They check the efficiency of the heart functioning. That and instead of making it invasive, they said impedance measurement. The very interesting point is what I would like to say is this gentleman, he did a lot of research with Ayurvedic people. And he said, when they check the nadi, what do they check? Do they check pulse or what do they check? Very difficult, I mean, to know what it is. And he guessed that it could be the difference in impedance measurement. And he did the work, research on that, and that is the module we developed. You remember? Mohit Mehta? Huh? A cardiac output device. So this has got a great potential from the point of view. And I think you should And since they talked about this pulmonary things, you congratulated your team. I agree with you, but you forgot to congratulate one person. This is Dr. Rajeshri. Behind every man's success, there's a woman. In my life also, there's a woman. Whether I'm successful or not, I don't know. Okay. But she, the 5 minutes talk when she came to my house, she talked about a very interesting concept. I didn't fully understand that. One day you would give me tutorial on that. Okay. The dental issues relating to, sleep apnea and then the problem character with that. I think you have great field to do research on your team to develop equipments connected with this kind of things. Okay, to push forward Atmanirbhar Bharat. I'm always for that. Okay, thank you very much.
I'd like to thank all the guests and please take your seats. Thank you so much. Many congratulations to the entire Caltech team. Once again, a big round of applause. I request the guests to be seated. Now, I would like to call upon Dr. Shrutin to present to us and help us understand a little more about Antlia.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಮರ ನೋಡಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ತಿರ್ಸಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಮರ ಎರಡು ಹಿಂಗ್ ತಿರ್ಸಿ ಒಂದ್ ಈ ಕೈಲಿ
ಹೆಂಗ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಒಂದ್ ರಿವರ್ಸ್ ಒಂದ್ ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಒಂದೇ ಕಡೆ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಡ್ಯಾಮೇಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದಲ್ಲ
ಆಯ್ತಾ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಅದು ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಲೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ
Good afternoon, everyone, and congratulations for the inauguration and the product launch of Antlia Plus. I'll not go with the slides. I'll speak on my own. So, what I would like to mention is that it requires great courage to bring a medical device to market, as I just spoke about. And it was really nice to see that there were stalwarts from the industry to actually inaugurate the device, and also Dr. Karthik Nagesh. So Dr. Karthik Nagesh, many of you may not know or may know, he was one of the earliest persons in India to start with an NICU. So after his education in England, he came back and then started an NICU in Manipur. So it was really an honor to have the device launch at his hands, and that also ensures that it would be successful in the market as it goes ahead. So so what is different in Antlia Plus? So Antlia Plus is a next generation lung function test. So Mr. Kamath and his team started with Antlia Basic. So when they actually first introduced the product, it was Antlia Basic, which did the basic lung function test. It was already an innovation over the spirometer, which, as everyone explained, was more of, it requires a lot of patient effort to actually breathe into the spirometer and then record the lung function test. Whereas with forced oscillometry device, you do not require pressure. So with normal breathing, you can measure the lung functions of a person. And then there were a lot of examples, even from the Simpla vice president, who said that during COVID, how it helped him to identify or help the doctors to identify small airway disease, which is very difficult to identify with a spirometer. So there was no other device available anywhere globally to identify and diagnose small airway disease except the spirometer. So the FOT itself was a jump from normal lung function tests to identifying small airway disease using forced oscillometry. But yeah, so there were imaging devices like MRI, CT scans. So all of them identify the structure of the lungs, but a device like this identifies the functioning of the lungs. So it identifies diseases like asthma, COPD, interstitial lung diseases. So that is the main difference between these devices and the imaging devices. And what is new and unique about the Antlia Plus, the next generation forced oscillometry device? So this particular device has got what is called as intra-breath parameters. So let me start with the spirometer. So a spirometer basically identifies lung function tests using parameters which are mainly based on mechanical principles. And the breathing of the person is in time domain. So they identify flow with respect to time, and then the lung function is identified. The forced oscillometry is, you do a Fourier transforms on that signal, you get what is called as a frequency domain analysis of the lung function test. So that is the oscillometry. And what this device does is it's a 3D kind of a device. So it not only gives you a frequency domain analysis of the lung function, but it also gives you a time variant of that. That means you can identify in a single breath how the lung functions are going to change. So what is the change in the resistance and the reactance in the initial part of the breath? What is the change in resistance and reactance at the end of the breath? And also during the entire breathing cycle, how does the resistance and reactance change over a period of time? And that too in the frequency domain. So you have a three-dimensional function of the lung, which is very useful to pulmonologists because they can then identify where exactly is the problem with the lung, and treatment can be given to the person based on the lung function. So that is the main advantage of this device. The other main advantage is for the pharma companies is mainly because the treatment of these conditions like asthma and COPD is bronchodilators, and bronchodilators are given using what are called as inhalers. So many of you may have seen how inhalers are used, but this device helps doctors personalize inhalation therapy. So many times inhalers are taken, especially for pediatric children. In children, they find it very difficult to take inhalers, and many times lung functions do not improve, or asthma becomes difficult to treat mainly because the child does not match the breathing with the inhalation while using inhalers. This particular device can overcome those issues because then the pulmonologist can actually identify how he can personalize inhalation therapy by using forced oscillometry. So this is a brief about this particular device, what it brings to the pulmonologist, what it helps therapy, and how does it help pharma. So congratulations on inauguration of this device, and I hope I've conveyed to you what is unique about this particular device. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for that informative talk. Now let's move on to the rewards and recognition part of the event. I would request Anu to take over. Thank you.
Thank you, Jayashree. So, dear all, now it's the time to recognize and our R&D team for their hard work to bring Antlia Plus to this soft launch stage. So let's put our hands together to reward them. So let's start with our R&D team. Monisha, who's our R&D engineer, I request our guest, Mr. Gaurav Kaur, to hand over the token of appreciation to them. Congratulations, Monisha. Next, Omkar, our embedded engineer.
Big round of applause so we keep them motivated.
So, yeah, next I call upon our guest, Mr. Subhadeep, to hand over a few rewards to them. Next is Pratiksha, R&D engineer. Next, Rashmi Shetty from software team. Congratulations. So I request Mr. Karthik Nagesh to hand over a few rewards to our employees. Next is Adarsh from design team. I call upon Jeffrey from software team. So next is Chitralekha from technical support and verification team. And Rakshita from design verification team. And special thanks and congratulations to Mr. Srinivas Cherry, who is heading the R&D team and working hard to bring this company's goal to launch this product. Thank you, Dr. Karthik Nagesh. And now it's time to reward our man behind this innovation, Mr. Mandar Nathu, who is the backbone for the entire Caltech team, and also his wife, Mrs. Anita Mandar Nathu, for supporting him in this innovation journey. I would like to request Mandar sir and Anita ma'am to be seated on the chair. So Mr. Jairam Kamath and Rajeshri ma'am will facilitate them.
I have to say a few words about this gentleman. Okay, he's from Pune. Okay, last 5 years, trust me, he has spent more time in Bangalore than in Pune. Okay, when I call Mandar, aap aana padega abhi. The next question is what time should I start? He has a family. He has everything he lives and comes. And that is the love and affection of this gentleman. I'm so blessed to have somebody like Mandar. And like TSP mentioned, Madam Anita, so nice. Every time, whenever we met her, she takes care of him, she takes care of all of us. So thankful to you, Madam. And first time, we have been asking her to come to visit Bangalore, she never came. And today, she came first time. So we thought we'd take this opportunity. Thank you so much, Anita.
Mohan Das, sir. Thank you, Anita ma'am. Thank you, sir. This was our R&D team and team behind this successful launch. So moving to the end of the event, I would like to start saying that it's our last event now. It has been wonderful event and would not have happened without your presence. I'm glad to take this opportunity to thank Dr. Nagesh, Karthik Nagesh, to make his availability in his busy schedule. And also, I would thank Mr. Jai Kumar, Mr. Gaurav Kaul, Mr. Subudhi Banerjee, and Mr. T.S. Venkatachalam, and also Mr. Raman Rao. On behalf of the entire Caltech family, I thank all for gracing this occasion with your presence and participation. I would also thank our own research and development team for this innovation, and of course, the backbone of the team, Mr. Mandan Nathu and Srinivas sir, who are the main contributors for this event to happen. I thank our MD, Mr. Jaivan Kamath, and Dr. Rajeshri Kamath for all the efforts to make this event successful. A big round of applause, please. I thank Ms. Jayashree and Mr. Sudanand for all the support to run this event smoothly and successfully. I also thank whole iCaltech and Caliber team taking their part in the event. Last but not least, Mr. Ram Chitranjan Das, who is the owner here in the building, and Mr. Prabhu for supporting us in getting this premises ready in a short period of time. So thank you one and all.
And of course, how can we miss thanking each one of you present here and raising this occasion and making it happen. Thank you so much for all your time and your happy presence. This day has made this event a successful one. Thank you so much, everyone. With this, we come to the end of the event and we will have one quick photo session. So I would request everyone to come forward near the stage so we can line up for the photos. Thank you so much. Before we get to the photo session, I would request Mr. Kamath to hand over a small token of appreciation to all our guests. I'd like to call upon Dr. Karthik Nagesh. A big round of applause, please. Thank you so much, sir, for coming. Mr. Gaurav Kaul. Thank you very much for coming, sir. Mr. Shubdeep Banerjee. Thank you very much for coming. Mr. T.S. Venkatachalam. Thank you very much for coming. Mr. Jay Kumar. Thank you very much for coming, sir. I'd like to call upon the IOB bank manager also. Thank you so much, sir, for coming.
We need bank loan before. So we went to many banks. Okay, we went to big banks. Then we said these big banks will not help. Okay, everybody asking. Okay, then we went to private banks. Private banks, Kalaja, Tomorrow, Nade Bandi, all that. Never have to. Then we decided there is one bank next to our house. Why don't we try this? That's when Indian Overseas Bank. Okay, they came so kind, so nice. They did all the papers, etc. The first 50 lakhs loan I got from these guys. That's why we could run 2017 and 2018, 2 years. Thank you so much.
So now we finally come to the end of the event. We have lunch arrangements made, so I request all of you to have your lunch before you leave. Thank you so much. And before we move on for the lunch, I request each one of you to come over to the stage for a photograph, group picture. Everybody? Can we all assemble near the dais?
Sir, volume.
ಒಂದು ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡಿ
Sir.
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಆ ಕಡೆ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಇದೆ ಬೇಡ.
Only tidal breathing and no forceful maneuver. Reach us on this number for more details. Thank you so much.
No problem. The call for the sir. Let's put the okay. போயிட்டாங்களா? Minimum 10,000.
Antlia by Caltech Innovations is India's first pulmonary function test device based on post-oscillation technique, making pulmonary function tests easier and simpler. Antlia is easy to set up, install, and calibrate.